Revenue broadcast. And we're live. Okay, well, first let me just go back to here. Showdown.
Okay.
And welcome everybody to the DLP playoffs as I'm trying to get my video back. But as I'm doing, I'd like to say that I'm here with a very new commentator with me today, and one that we hope to see more in the future. How do you pronounce your name? Vincino?
Vinico.
Vinico. Hi, welcome. And
Hello.
how are you feeling today?
Hello, thanks for having me here. I'm happy. I wanted to cast for a long time. I'm just happy to have the shot. The series is quite interesting to cast, so I'm happy.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Whilst we're opening things up, I got my video back, and we're seeing our two good old teams in PCR and Codebreaker. It looks like PCR still hasn't changed a thing when it comes to his team. He's pulling if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And unlike last game, Codebreaker has changed it up quite a bit. Half of his team is different. Of course, you can't really redo the whole thing, but we're seeing a massive change. He got rid of Pavilion, put in Zoroark, he put in Trevenant instead of freaking what's his Fortress, which is interesting. Yes. He got rid of his own hazard, so I want to see what he's going to do here. Vicino, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the swapping out the Pavilion makes sense. It was just dying to rocks, basically, and the Sandstone chips, so I think it makes sense. Trevenant is interesting, I think, if he positions it correctly, not against Samurott, because it will die to Ceaseless Edge, basically, I'm pretty sure. If he can position it correctly, should be good against the Hippowdon and against the Lycan Rock, for example. I'm just curious to see how we will position it in this match.
Agreed. I'm about to send a announcement saying the stream is up. If you want to keep putting in your thoughts on the two teams, like who do you think is going to be the MVP of each team? Who are you excited to see?
I'm sure that Hippowdon's gonna still put in work. Like, even with this team with the new changes, Trevenant's not that good of an answer. It won't like one-shot it or anything, I'm pretty sure. So it will still click Rock Slide, it will still set up rocks, it will still be a nuisance. I think the Zoroark can be good from Code side. It is the biggest, like, fast damage he has. It just outspeeds almost anything on PCR side. Other than that, I'm interested in the Trevenant itself. I think it can be good, or it can just die, depending on where it is when it switches what it stares on the other side. So I'm very curious to see how it goes.
I feel ya. I honestly feel like Zoroark will be a huge threat as well, just because of the illusion ability. You never know when it's going to pop out, and if it's not leading, then it just adds more suspense on, is this Zoroark, is this Zoroark? Anywho, we are in the game. Let me say that we're all good to go.
Real quick, Art, I think Clump said to turn your volume up a little bit, if possible.
Turn my volume up? Okay, I can do that. Who are we expecting to lead?
I think we won't see a lead on PCR side. It has been working every single game. It has been Dragapult Hippowdon last two games, right? I'm pretty sure. It's good. It sets the sand. It gets the chip. I'm curious to see if he will lead Zoroark. I don't think he will. I think it's quite risky to get wrong and just like lose the focus session instantly to the sand. So maybe the Trevenant. Let's see.
And honestly, this is also a situation because Zoroark is making an appearance. Who do we think is going to be in the last slot of the party because of that illusion ability? Who do we think Zoroark is going to pretend to be?
My guess would probably be either the Trevenant or the Dragonite, maybe.
I'm putting my
probably Trevenant.
Spiritomb, honestly. If it's lead Spiritomb Zoroark, then it's going to be massive pain because we see Spiritomb, but we don't know if it's going to be. Spiritomb has been the lead every single game, so if this is actually a Zoroark, then that might throw some people off.
And it has the potential to do damage right off the bat, which I think has been missing from Codebreaker's game plan. he wasn't. His leads were too defensive, maybe. Just
Agreed.
leading
Both of these
Spiritomb every
players
game.
sorry for interrupting. Agreed. Both of these players are really defensive, but PCR usually puts it on. But here we see the swap into Volcarona and the Trick Room right off the bat, which is going to be insane for Codebreaker. I believe you said something about Codebreaker using Trick Room?
Yeah, because other than a Hippowdon, everything is undersped by Trevenant. And even the Spiritomb outspeed Hippowdon, so I think it's quite interesting. He was able to set up basically for free.
Oh so, yeah, completely for free. The Sandstorm being the only downside, and on top of that, both of these Pokemon are relatively slow. And then we see the swap into Hippowdon yet again. Volcarona going down instantly. This rock slide is insane. Coming from who? The Trevenant?
Trevenant, yes, Trevenant. Yeah, the Spiritomb used Ally Switch. So the switching to Gyarados is interesting. The Intimidate will do a lot to hinder the damage. Trevenant's not like super offensive. So let's see what he goes for here.
Agreed. And seeing that rock slide, we know Trevenant is physical and that this is indeed Trevenant. So this Intimidate is going to hurt it. But this Stealth Rocks is going to be a massive pain on both sides. But we do see the burn into Hippowdon. But as we've seen in the past, will this mean anything?
Yeah, the burn doesn't exactly stop the rock slide. It's mostly the chip damage that it starts piling up the sand, the rocks. And with the Intimidate, Trevenant isn't treading that much damage anymore. I don't think so, at least.
Into the Trevenant, resisted hit, just to confirm that this is actually Trevenant. And that dealt, like, not enough damage at all. But that crunch did do massive damage into Trevenant. So, what do you say about that?
Yeah, the Will-O-Wisp miss is unfortunate. It would, like, do not much damage if that hit. Even though he lives, and he would be able to get a Horn Leech if he goes for the Hippowdon. He can hit Gyarados with the Horn Leech too, I guess, but I don't think he will do that much damage to heal enough out of crunch range. So, let's see.
Yeah. We see the swap into Dragapult into a predicted Horn Leech, not doing much damage, but that heal is still hurting. Will-O-Wisp into Protect, that's all this Trick wants to do, and the Trick Room is now gone. So yes, Codebreaker can in fact set it back up, but it's going to cost him one turn of them outspeeding, because Trick Room will always go last.
Yeah, I don't think as tanky as Spiritomb is, I don't think it leaves a double up from Dragapult and Gyarados. So,
though I do gotta say, give credit where credit is due. Codebreaker is leading off this game fairly well. Yeah, he's not in a great position, but not only did he instantly get rid of Volcarona, he is surviving. He's holding his own, and I believe I've mentioned this Pokemon so many times, but this Zoroark just existing is putting PCR on edge, but that means that the Spiritomb is in fact gone, and we get no more Will-O-Wisps on the field.
And no more Trick Room too. That was the Trick Room better.
Although I believe Hisuian Zoroark gets Trick Room, although he's a bit of a speedy guy, so I don't see why he'd use it. But here comes the good boy in Dragonite.
That's interesting.
Some Draco Meteors or E-Speeds or something.
That's interesting. I'm not too sure, but I think that might be Zoroark.
You think the Dragonite might be Zoroark?
Yeah, I think it might be.
I think so too, because multi-scale only really works for attack, so that Stealth Rock should have done a little more onto a flying type coming in.
Yeah, let's see if PCR can notice that. Anywho, Dragapult is still faster unless that could be Choice Scarf to outspeed Dragapult. Let's see, but the Dragapult's probably switching with the Draco Meteor to reset the special attack drop, or it could go for U-turn to like do some chip damage while switching out. So.
Oh, you're right. The Hippowdon comes in Dragapult's place, and Shadow Ball into the Hippowdon. And Crunch into Trevenant, getting rid of it. We see a Zoroark here, folks.
that definitely is not a Dragonite.
That is not a Dragonite. That is, in fact, a Hisuian Zoroark running Shadow Ball, which is pretty interesting that we didn't see a Bitter Malice come here.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that there's a difference between like 5 base damage, and the attack drop can be quite relevant. So, quite an interesting choice.
Yeah, quite an interesting choice. Although I believe Bitter Malice has a chance of missing. Although the crunch into Hisuian Zoroark, knocking it out. Although Codebreaker is still holding his own. There's Zoroark.
Zoroark is officially gone, and now it is an interesting position because although PCR has the Pokemon advantage, most of his team is quite hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Hippowdon is basically gone, Gyarados is basically gone. Did Dragapult take a hit? Not really, right?
Dragapult's been coming in and out. Lycanroc hitting the field for the first time ever. This is... PCR still has an edge, although now... Well, not now, because of that Rock Slide, but now 3 of PCR's Pokemon are near full HP. Meanwhile, we got only really Dragapult and Lycanroc that are up there.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Lycanroc here because if he doesn't land a close combat into the Goodra, maybe Rock Slide would do a lot of damage to Dragonite, but the Goodra is really safe here to do whatever it wants, and we don't see a Hisuian Samurott switch in. It might get a free setup turn.
Yeah, but because of the Sandstorm, Multiscale is still gone, so if we see a Rock Slide come in, that's going to deal lots of damage. Misses Good Boy number 2 and hits Dragonite, though the Citrus Berry comes in, but Dragonite flinches! Oh no! Shelter does come in, resisted hit. This thing, yeah, Hisuian Goodra is not going to die without a fight.
Yeah, the flinch is really unfortunate here. Doesn't get anything, and he will die to another Rock Slide from Lycanroc, so let's see.
The Protect into Dragonite, making this Rock Slide basically useless, getting up another Shelter, doing absolutely no damage into Hisuian Goodra. Hisuian Goodra just standing damage there. I feel like Dragapult could be the only real option, being the only special attacker that PCR has.
Doesn't Sacred Sword ignore defense boosts? I'm pretty sure it does.
I believe so. You may be right. Although the Rock Slide still misses.
That's just out in the wood.
The Feraligatr, which is another funny thing. The fact that, first of all, who just died? It was Dragonite.
Dragonite is dead, yes.
All 3 games, PCR has not touched his Mega and Aggron.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because the Aggron is not particularly good here. It doesn't do much against Codebreaker more than the Hippowdon, for example. It's interesting to see no Aqua Jet coming out from the Swords Dance.
We do see a Swords Dance getting up those attack. That crit didn't really do much, but this is going to be fast. Lycanroc. And deal a lot of damage. Although I'm thinking that we're going to see a Protect come in from Sir Crocodile in an attempt to kill Dragapult. Yep.
Okay.
Life Dew.
Oh. Life Dew is interesting.
Life Dew is definitely an interesting choice. Is Goodra not packing a Dragon or Ice type move? Oh. This is a fully... This is like... He has no answers for Dragapult up here. Because Dragapult will, in fact, outspeed Sir Crocodile unless this is specially defensive. I don't
survive
think Codebreaker wins here.
Yeah, I don't think it survives. Not even Max Bolt Crocodile. I don't think it survives it doesn't even survive a Dragapult. Yeah, I think this is basically a GG because now Hisuian Samurott switches in and Goodra is asleep and, well...
And here comes the Hisuian Samurott, like you've mentioned, the Sacred Sword, ignoring defense boosts. The Gooey lowering its speed, but I don't think it matters at this point. Dragapult brings it down to 1%.
1%.
Although, insane as it is, another Dragon Pulse critical. Yeah, crit mattered there, totally, folks.
Yeah, just to
mattered.
pour salt on the wound. A critical
Crit
hit
mattered.
coming from Dragon Pulse.
But no, I feel like that this was Codebreaker's best game as of yet. He played very
Oh, for
well.
sure. For
He
sure.
did play around and predict a ton of stuff, although I don't think it was enough. I think that PCR just knew his opponent, knew how he played, and just was able to play around that.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate turn was bringing the Zoroark in the turn where the Dragapult switched out. If the Dragapult took the Shadow Ball and was knocked out, I think it would be a different game for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Let me try to get a PCR in here to talk with us.
Yeah, it's interesting. PCR, very dominant side for PCR overall. The 3 games were on his favor for sure, and not switching the teams at all.
Yeah, no, PCR stuck with the same team through and through. It's, I don't know if it was an attempt to show off or the fact that he just knew that this team was just good against everything that Codebreaker had to offer. Even if Codebreaker swapped out every single one of his Pokemon, if this was still the best team up against it. But might as well ask him himself. Welcome, PCR. How are you doing? How are you feeling knowing that you won all 3 games without changing a single Pokemon?
Oh, I was muted. Oh, I feel pretty good.
You feel pretty good?
Yeah, no, I mean, reaching top 4 is like, very good. Like, that was kind of like, if I had to set up an objective before the start of the season, I would have set up top 4 as an objective, just to be like, in the top third of the league.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it arrived in a way, like, if you asked me before the season started, like, would you arrive to the, like, as a favorite, as one of the favorites to win at this point? I would have said no, because, like, I didn't believe in it much. But, like, this season has been great. Like, this is a showing of this, I think. Like, this team works, the prep works. Like, we had to do some adjustments, but not big adjustments. Like, just some small adjustments to make the matchup look better. This game was the worst of the 3, if I have to say. Like, it looked a bit sloppy on my side, if I have to be honest. Like, the Volk just dying immediately. I mean, I didn't know Trevenant learns Rock Slide. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, no,
I didn't either. I will be honest.
But I saw like, oh, wait, Trevenant, Rock Slide's a physical move. This definitely isn't Zoroark. That Trevenant just learns Rock Slide.
Yeah. Because my idea was like, okay, that's either a Trevenant or a Zoroark. Like, I didn't think the Spiritomb was going to be the Zoroark. I was like, it's the Trevenant. And then I see Rock Slide, and I'm like, okay, Zoroark doesn't learn Rock Slide. Wait, is that actual? Does Trevenant learn that? Like, it got me stun locked.
A Trevenant move? Wait, like...
definitely, the tree can make Rock Slide. That's definitely a funny image right there.
Like, I just got stun locked because, like, that's a game changer. Like, the first few turns after that, I was like, wait, I might actually lose.
Yeah, Zoroark just existing, kind of puts a pebble in your path. It's like any Pokemon could be Zoroark, and I wouldn't even know it. Although, me and Vin talked about this. I don't know if this is how you caught it. When Zoroark came in as Dragonite, it didn't take as much damage from Stealth Rock as we thought it would.
How convenient timing! How convenient timing! It just appeared on the replay.
Yeah, no, like that's in the same moment it happened. Yeah, because to be honest, like I kind of sometimes forget stuff like does multi-scale work on Stealth Rocks?
Multi-scale does not work on Stealth Rocks, no.
Yeah, but like for a second I thought it did.
Mhm.
and then it used the Shadow Ball, and I'm like, okay,
That's not a
I-
Dragonite move.
That's not.
that's I don't,
Dragonite with Shadow Ball, pretty
that's-
interesting tech. I don't know.
like. There now, Special Dragonite is nice because he has a Mega, but this is not the Mega Dragonite team. That's another one. So like, yeah.
Yeah, so really interesting. I want to talk to you about the Hypalodon because it probably has been the MVP to your side, right? This series. So how did you arrive to the current set? It's pretty standard, right? It's leftovers, rock slide, rocks, protect. I missed the last one.
Oh, I had Yawn.
Yawn.
Yeah. Cause did I use every move? Yeah, I did. So it's everyone can know about it. Yeah, it's protectless. Cause like I needed Yawn, I think. Like it's not that I really needed Yawn. It's just like sometimes I'm in those kind of situations because like Codebreaker has ways to break the team. Sorry for the wordplay. And like sometimes it can be stopped by Yawn. Like in the end, it's so nice to like make the game end in like, oh, I win like 99 times out of 100 here. Let's make it 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's just in case. So like in the end, I can like Yawn that good draw. Like game 2, I yawned a Feraligator in that same situation in like a 3v1 or something. It's just, it's a policy. You're like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Let's just wrap it up, right? Let's just guarantee.
But
Yeah.
what if it happens?
No, this is where I
know?
saw the game change. I didn't realize that Codebreaker already used all 4 of Gudra's moves. The fact that Gudra, well, not now, but the fact that Gudra didn't have an answer for your Dragapult, I think is what sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, when I saw the fourth move being Rock Slide, I was like, okay, like I can get in safe. Dragapult is faster than
Dragapult's faster
Feraligator.
than Feraligator. The protect means nothing if you can't do something about
like
Dragapult. Like
yeah, and like
spam Rock Slide and pray because we all know Body Press ain't doing anything to Dragapult.
Yeah, so like either you get a Rock Slide Mega Crit, but like thankfully I kept the Sambrot in the back just to make the cleanup the end game much easier. But like it's a nice team, the mine. Like I do think I have a bit of a matchup advantage against Codebreaker's team because like he hasn't played bad and the games haven't I think some games haven't looked as close as they were supposed to be by how we played. Like this one he hasn't played bad. I think it's like the worst for both of us, like how we played. I think game 1 and 2 we both played much better than this. But like he tried to change the matchup a lot, and that like brings a lot of unknowns, which makes the level of the game go down a bit by the fact that we don't know a lot of stuff.
For sure.
Yes, it does make sense. Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing with what PCR was. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say like it definitely throws some wild cards. The Rock Slide being the most screaming example. I'm pretty sure that everyone stopped to question it a little bit, but the Zoroark, not as impactful as it could have been. Still a big question mark in the matchup for sure.
Yeah,
I can speak from experience. Like I had Izuyan Zoroark. I don't remember if it was season 1 or season 2. But like you think he does so much more. Then you put him in the game and he doesn't. Like I don't know what it is. It's like it's one of those Pokemons that you're like, oh, he's gonna be so good. Then you put him in and he's not. Like there are some monsters that are just like this.
You had him season 1 because I had him season 2, and he did not put in
the work
I thought he was gonna put in.
Yeah. Like it's kind of been the story of that mon in this league. But like it's
Zoroark is there for mind games, and that's about it. The moment you know who Zoroark is, it's Jover.
Yeah.
Like I say this about Zorak, but like in my teams, he hasn't even been the biggest offender of that. Like there's months that I was like, this is gonna do incredible things, and then like they were horrible. I'm looking at you, but Excalibur last season. My God.
Yeah, sometimes the idea of the mon is certainly better than the mon itself. I think
Oh
there
yeah,
are a lot of people
100%.
that because the theory is not like you can prep, you can do a lot, but you can never account for everything, right? And sometimes the one thing you're not accounted for, it can cost.
Yeah. Like Rockslide Trevenant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Volcarona just exploded.
Speaking of Rock Slide, and we're going back to this, I don't understand what the thought process was on having Rock Slide on Goodra. I thought that, like, maybe just one coverage move for another Dragon type or something, because I see Dragapult as your biggest threat on this team. Especially seeing how it's always going to be, like, your last resort or something. I see Dragapult as, well, I'm screwed. So just not having an answer for that is pretty
It's a panic
interesting.
button.
But yeah, I can't blame him because like Volcaron has been putting a lot of like those rock slides are like I want Volcarona gone.
Yeah.
Because like Volcarona has been burning, heat waving a lot of stuff the past 2 games if you go look at them, and like it's really annoying for Kudra also, like the Volcarona being there, because like it can burn, and like you don't have like unless you have Rock Slide, you don't have good damage into Volcarona, and like the Heat Wave goes pretty good into Kudra, because like it's a special move. So yeah.
Into his team in general, I would say, like, other than for Alligator and maybe Dragonite, who doesn't like eating a heat wave because it can get burned, the heat waves are pretty good.
Yeah, like even for Alligator, I think if you go back, it takes like between 20 to 30% from Heatwave.
Yeah, because
I
it's just
gotta
it only a
say-
dragon after the Mega evolves, right? Yeah.
I gotta say, with Codebreaker, a lot of his losses, and I'm not downplaying you, PCR, in any way, they have been prep issues. He's played phenomenally these past 3 games. It's just you've played better with better prep. It's just been a prep issue. He's reading everything correctly. He's predicting moves correctly. Very, very phenomenal switches on his side. It's just he can't really do much with what moves.
Yeah, I
he put on
wouldn't
his
say
pawns.
it's a prep issue on his side. I wouldn't say I have the best prep coach in the league. Like straight up, I have the best prep coach in the league. So like, I don't think you can like, get on par with that.
Yeah.
So like,
We have
I
Angel on
think,
one
like-
side and who knows who on the other. It's not fair.
yeah, no, just like I cannot stress this enough. Like this season has been like my play has been so much better. Like I was seeing like some people were chatting in the chat on Discord the other day, and like Picanor said, I think PCR has been playing better this season, even though I was a great second coach. And I do agree with him on that because like Picanor was a great second coach. He helped me prep teams. Like he helped me go through playoffs last season. Like I brought it to Game 5 against Peverell. But like I think it has been better this season somehow. That just Angel has given me that help that I needed with the prep, and like it's working.
No, I got you. I'm just scared that Angel's just gonna take everybody's place. And you keep hyping up Angel so much. Angel's just gonna dominate next season, and we're all just gonna have to quake in our boots. But I think that's all the questions I got. Vin, you got anything else?
No, I think I had all my questions answered. Really
All
good game,
right.
PCR.
PCR, anything else you want to say about your game or Code's gameplay or anything else just in the league in general?
No, I wanna shout out Code because, like, I don't think we've ever seen someone play this well and lose 3-0. Like, I'm really sorry for Code because,
Yeah,
like, he
no,
doesn't deserve to lose 3-0. Like,
I
okay, I need to
agree.
say this: it's insane to play this good for like 3 games and lose all 3 of them. Like, I'm gonna be so honest, Codebreaker is like probably the best player out of those that are gonna go out on round one by level of play during playoff. He just played so well. To not win a game, it's unfair. I'm gonna be so honest. So like, I want to see Codebreaker again next season because like he surprised me. Like I was expecting him to not be good, but he was really good.
He
So
was
shout out
really good,
Codebreaker.
and we've kept saying it. It was just a prep issue, but it was just he played so well. It's disappointing that he didn't win at least one time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I had to say anything, I would like to like highlight the defensive plays with Life Do
Yes.
and William Goodra. I think those plays were a little slow, especially in some scenarios where he could get a lot more damage. Other than that, it has been a very close series.
I agree.
Anywho, is that all? Is that all from us?
Yeah. Yes. My interviews are never short, but that's it.
Well, PCR, I cannot wait to see what you bring to the table in the future. But this is Artemis, and this is me signing off with my good friend Vin and PCR. Anything last words you guys want to say?
No, I think that will be all from us today. I wish everyone a good day, good night, good afternoon, and keep tuned for the next games.
Alrighty.
See you.
Later.